Good evening, guys. So, gonna do daily spirit vibe. Listen, as soon as I walked into this fucking room, I literally like walked in, put my hand in the fucking door to close it behind me, and it's clear as anything. A song started playing in my head, so I don't know whether it's connected energy. If any of you recently listened to it now, it's definitely well before my time, but I do like one or two of their songs. It's the Bangles, which it was a Manic Monday. Manic Monday, yeah, I wish it was Manic Monday. So I don't know. Is somebody having like a manic day? You know, feels like one that Monday where nothing's just going right, but clearly it's fucking Friday. It is Friday. Happy weekend. So I don't know if that song is connected to energy, but I got it, and I got it very clearly. I have to listen to it anyway. Right, so I've decided to use a little Virgo deck, tarot deck, okay? I took one from the Spellcastings. Yeah, and I'm using the Dreamkeeper's Tarot to clarify, okay? So we have the card at the end is career. Career is a focus. Now, I will tell you, this card went flying on the ground, and I went, oh, interesting, okay? So something could be just taking off and going flying for someone here in their career. Like, you look at that, like we think of the tree, that's someone's foundation, their money, their stability, their home, everything. And look at the brightness that's around that tree. So that looks very protected. Do you know what I mean? It looks like a bubble of protection around someone's tree. And look where the ladder is as well. Someone's career, someone's abundance, someone's the career ladder. Everything is definitely divinely fucking protected here for someone. Like, for sure. Look, because it's like, look at all the birds. Could be a lot of people around outside of you talking about you. Birds talk about communication. It doesn't have to be, but you're definitely being very much protected. You are. Butterflies there. Lovely rainbow as well. So I don't know whether somebody's seen a rainbow recently. The card that we have at the end is prosperity. Like, hello. The goddess of prosperity is about to shine abundance on someone here. Potentially in the career. It doesn't have to be. We have closure underneath that. So somebody's out to gain some sort of closure. And they've definitely walked away from something. You see, because somebody's really focused on their life purpose. They've walked away from something. They've closed the door. Look, there's the door here. They've got some sort of closure on whatever somebody needed to get closure on. And they're walking into a life full of prosperity. Potentially more on a career. Do you know what I mean? A career, like a very abundance. Just feels like, I want to say luck. I really want to say there's luck coming in here for someone. Something very lucky. Something very wonderful and unexpected is coming in for someone for sure. Okay? So the card we have at the end is, I want you to choose. Choose what? You want to choose what? That's what I thought when I saw it. What does somebody want somebody to fucking choose? I don't know. Okay, so the first card, so I took 8. I'm not going to clarify them, but I'm going to take some tarot. So we're just going into 8 that's there. So we have number 9. I never imagined so much perfection. So somebody is looking at something or somebody with such perfection, but that's, you know what I mean, that's just somebody's actually a little bit of a dreamer here, because nobody's fucking perfect. There's nobody perfect, okay? But somebody looks at someone like perfection. Trying to take 9, like 9 of Swords. I don't know. Is it the 9 of Swords? I'm trying to think which 9 would it be. 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Yeah, 9 of Cups is happiness, being very contented. So maybe somebody is quite happy and contented. And look at someone with such perfection. We have number 15, I'm obsessed with your body. 15 is the devil card. So somebody is definitely obsessed with someone's body. They feel someone is perfect for them, but they want somebody to choose. So I don't know, does somebody want somebody else to choose them? Okay, the third card we have is, I hope you'll wait for me. Number 3. So 3, third party, I don't know, 3 of Cups. Somebody wants someone just sitting around and waiting them. Like, nobody sits around and waiting anyone. What's wrong with you? Do you know what I mean? Nobody's going to sit around and wait. And then the last card in the end is, have I lost everything? So somebody's waiting around. I expected somebody to wait, and they've lost something here. They've definitely lost something here, because they're just sitting around waiting. They listened to wrongful advice. I feel like they didn't want to talk to you. I'm afraid to talk to you. So if somebody's afraid, leave them be. Right? Because they're a child, or they're just like, are so toxic. If they're afraid, leave them be. Leave them be, okay? Real men and real women are not afraid to fucking do shit, whatever they have to fucking do, to just take ownership and get what needs to be done. You know what I mean? Only children hide away. Yeah, only children are like this. But I'm too scared to talk to him. I'm too scared to talk. Just talk. Talk. That's what you got a mouth for. Besides other things. Right, we have, you are right. So, it came in reverse. I was told to keep it in reverse. So somebody was quite wrong. Maybe they were quite wrong in thinking someone was going to sit around waiting for them. They listened to wrongful advice. They definitely, look, we have definitely here. They've definitely lost something because they definitely listened to wrong advice here. They were definitely wrong about something. So whether that is about expecting someone to wait for them, or, you know, they didn't get chosen, or somebody didn't get chosen. Oh, that's interesting. Chosen. I just had a chosen one, but obviously it's not going to be for everybody. I want you to choose. I think somebody's definitely chosen something and made a decision there. Somebody has definitely lost something here. Somebody, look, somebody has closure. Look at that. Somebody knows their life purpose, what they have to do. They've walked away, look, there's a door in the background, they've literally closed a door and they're walking away. They have the closure. Somebody has all the closure that they fucking need here. So somebody like it just doesn't, it feels like it's not phasing them. They walked away. It's the door's closed. It's okay. It's over. Got the closure we need. We're moving on. Somebody is walking and moving into a very abundant time of their life. A very positive time in their work, in their career. But then there's this. Then there's this shit. This is the shit from someone else, I feel. Because this is someone who is definitely not in alignment of anything. Because they're in fear. They're afraid, too afraid, you're in fear. That's fear energy. So whoever this is not in fear energy. If you're in fear energy, you're not going to have all that abundant, are you? Unless you're doing the black magic to get the abundance. You know what I mean? Other than that, you're not naturally going to be able to manifest that because you're dire energy. Do you know what I mean? So, clearly not everyone does black magic and does that sort of thing, because Jesus Christ, there's only a small minority of these fucked up people. Right, so I'm not going to clarify, but I'm going to take a few and see what else is going on here. So somebody's obsessed. I say obsession, like, and obsessions anyway come from the devil card, which is Capricorn energy. So, well, it's like the early bird gets the worm. Too afraid to talk, you lose. You snooze, you fucking lose. Somebody definitely has lost him. Maybe someone could have lost a career opportunity as well. Maybe like this is something with the past, or maybe this is something that's coming up, or it just hasn't happened yet. Something about somebody losing something in their career. Or something's being wasted in their career. Oh my god, did somebody lose a job? Yeah, Pentacles in reverse. That's a loss. And they are upright. Just check to see with the deck upright in my hands. They are upright. Somebody's either had a job loss or lost some sort of a gift. This talks about our gifts. This talks about our craft. So somebody lost a job. Somebody lost a career. Somebody lost a lot of money. 8 of Pentacles is a lot of money. You know what I mean? It is. There has, no doubt, there's been a loss of abundance here. A loss of stability for somebody here. Because this talks about putting hard work in. Maybe that's it. This talks about putting hard work in to get to that 10. Somebody here didn't put any hard work in. Somebody here didn't invest. Somebody here was just here to fucking take and maybe stare at the lovely pretty pentacles because they're obsessed with their bodies, they're obsessed with money. Maybe they were just good to look at, but they just didn't value it, because this is someone who doesn't know their value. Somebody didn't value someone, or they just didn't know their own fucking value. We have the Lovers here. Gemini energy. So somebody didn't invest in that lover. Somebody didn't invest in the lover, because the lover talks about choices too. So they didn't invest here for someone, but potentially they invest elsewhere. Ooh, what came out in the shuffle was a judgment. So somebody here is in a lot of loss. Someone here is under some sort of a judgment for sure. Lost, lost a gift, work, house, money, career, job, a loss of abundance in general. Somebody's under serious judgment here. They listen to wrong advice. Whatever advice they've done, they're definitely receiving karma here with that judgment. Someone is definitely receiving karma. Libra energy. Maybe karma connected to do with the work, the career, job, finances. Maybe Karma liked, maybe for something else. Maybe for something else. What have we got here? Ace of Swords. So there is some sort of truth come out. Because somebody wasn't listening here. Somebody wasn't doing something right. You see, they were listening to wrong advice, they weren't talking, but they weren't doing something right. With this 8 of Pentacles in reverse, at the end of the day, they weren't doing something right. So Karma, here, there was some sort of judgment made on them. But something came out here with that Ace of Swords. Something was seen, something was, I want to say something was observed. The swords, I want to say observed. Whoa, oh, that went in reverse. We have the Empress in reverse. So something was observed. So there's judgment here on an Empress in reverse. Empress in reverse. And we have the Chariot here. There's definitely a feminine energy who is not loving, not kind, not abundant, lazy, doesn't know her worth, doesn't know her own value, gold digger, can't manifest anything, nasty, disconnected, not loving. If she's a mother, she's a bad mother. It also talks about an ending. You talk about it and like, God, abortions and things like this. She's a very toxic woman. Very, very toxic, very, very cold, very, very disconnected. So there's definitely judgment here for somebody. For whatever they've done. They've done something to either someone's finances or their work or their job, their gift, their finances. Somebody's done something here and they're under judgment here. We have the Chariot here. Someone's going to have a lot of success. This Cancer energy. Taurus and Libra energy with the Empress. Because it's like the Empress upright is a blessing. So this is not a blessing that's come to someone here. This is hardship. A lot of hardship and a lot of loss and a lot of instability. Because she's very unstable and she's very greedy as well. She's very greedy, very jealous actually as well. Somebody who cheats as well, sleeps around, wants to be an Empress, hasn't got the capabilities, completely is toxic and dark, unhealed. And like, think about it, the lovers with a choice between two, so this is definitely a choice here. So maybe this Empress in reverse, somebody was quite obsessed with them. They were obsessed with their body. They thought this person was so fucking perfect. They listened to fucking wrong advice. I don't know, they lost everything. They definitely lost everything. They were wrong about something. And now they're too afraid to talk to someone and want someone to wait up for them because they were too busy with this low life of a female here to take everything. Somebody's losing everything for the decision and the judgments they've made, or this Empress has made. Karma, caught up in karma. 7 of Pentacles. A lot of regret now, a lot of remorse now. Nothing working now. Somebody here is working very hard, not never manifested for somebody here. It'll never manifest for an Empress in reverse anyway. Justice. Divine justice came in and stopped the situation here. That was very toxic. This was very toxic. We have the Judgment. Disorder truth was stuck here. There's too many wrongs done here. And all wrongs have to be put right. And if you don't put them right, the Divine makes sure that you will put them right. They get put right. One way or another. There's no way out of that one. It gets put right. So somebody has probably fucked up their career and probably fucked up their prosperity. All because they're obsessed with someone and the body. An Empress in reverse. They lost everything. Probably spiritual judgment. Because you know, this really can talk about your gifts, your spiritual gifts, being a witch, stuff like that, your craft, what you do. Under judgment with that, an Empress. Or maybe there's only two people. This is one situation and this is someone else's career and prosperity. Well, Page of Swords. Some sort of investigation going on. So there's a lot of stalking here. There's a lot of stalking, watching someone, investigating someone, their home, online, whatever, social media, watching their work, watching their money. Look, what's she doing? What's she wearing there? What's she got on her today? She got her hair done? Her nails done? What's she doing? Devil's energy of obsession here. Someone who's quite childish here. The things they've done, there's definitely, oh, there's more than like toxic energy, but one thing the toxic energy, but the immaturity energy of the page. We have the Nine of Wands, yeah, losers. A fucking loser. Big fucking ego. Wanted to do whatever they wanted to do to someone's job, career. Fuck them completely over. Maybe fuck up their career, their prosperity. And now they're sitting there afraid to talk. They took wrongful advice. But they held on to that pride and that ego. What happens when you hold on to when you're told to let surrender? You get a fall. It's called the fall before the pride. Spoke a lot about that. 1616. Obviously someone didn't listen to me. Not my problem. Not my problem. Obsessions go on for a very long time. And people think it's time to break obsessions and addictions and patterns and, you know, the normal way that you do things. Like, you've got to break these, you've got to change these, you've got to heal these and transform these. Well, that's fair. Nine of Wands. Like, someone's a nervous wreck here. Somebody is quite fucking a nervous wreck. Because, like, paranoid, this is the card of being quite paranoid. Yeah, nervous wreck, paranoid. Why? All you're watching, all you're stalking. Why are you paranoid? What's someone paranoid about now? Six of Pentacles, to see. They took from someone. They stole from someone. This is fraud. This is deceiving. Look, had the blindfold around one woman and giving it to another woman here. See that? This woman won't see me taking the kind and giving it to someone else. She would see that. Spiritual judgment is called her. There's a lot of defrauding going on. They are being watched. People are being watched. Their prosperity is fucked now. Their careers are fucked now. Their gifts are being taken from them now. That's their own problem. They listen to wrongful advice. Who gives a fuck what they listen to? It's their karma. They have lost everything. They've definitely lost everything. No, definitely lost everything. Boom. We have the Five of Swords. Narcissistic energy. But this is conflict. This is a bully. This is a narcissist. This is someone who didn't care what they did to somebody. This is someone who didn't care how they hurt them, what they stole from them, what they said about them. They didn't care. They let a mission there in their head. They're out to cause hurt and pain to other people here. They didn't care. 1818. They do not care. Someone really needs to hear that. They don't care. And I also want to say someone needs to accept that as well, actually. Right, one more then. And every time I say one more, it's never one, so I'll just go to the ground. Oh. What have we got? We have a debt. We have a debt. There's going to be a debt, a physical debt to someone here, there's no doubt about it. Too much toxicity, too much stealing, robbing, thieving, watching someone's abundance, trying to take someone's abundance, trying to create loss in someone's life, loss in someone's career, loss in someone's prosperity, watching, stalking, harassing them, all watching, ganging up, egos, bruised egos. I think someone here took very wrong advice. Because something's definitely over. The debt, there's something. I genuinely do feel there's going to be a physical debt of someone here. Sorry, I really do feel that. But there's a lot of loss here. There's a lot of loss, and there's a lot of, I don't know, like, is this two different energies? Is it loss of someone's career prosperity? and potentially maybe someone they are obsessed with or that they loved, because lovers was there as a choice, one was perfect, one wasn't. But they were playing two people here. And they were saying, being sneaky watching. Does anyone see what I do? Anyone seeing what I do? 4 years the divine was watching you. And how many times you came back and took and took? 2020. That's right. It was in 2020. And took and took and took and took and took. You're watched. You're being watched, look, watched. You're being watched what you were doing here. You weren't watching here. You weren't looking behind your back or your shoulders. You weren't looking around who was seeing you doing what. No, you were stupid to page energy. You were childish. You take from one here to give to another. And you brought a death in your life. Scorpio energy. All this deception. All this dishonesty, just fraud. Brought a massive ending here to an Empress in Reverse's life, and potentially other people as well. It's your own fault. You listen to the wrong advice here. Something is definitely over. Career, prosperity, everything, depths of life, it's over. Something is massively over here. Potentially for King of Wands and Aries, Leo, Sag, and an Empress here. It's over. Fun while it lasts though, hey? So guys, don't forget to give a like, share, subscribe. Looking for a private reading, it's all down below. Guys, take care. I'll talk to you later.